Oh man. And listen, it's 8 minutes left in this game, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have to look any further. Okay. I just seen my boy Xavier Howard get mossed by
Bruh.
Stephon Diggs, and I'm no longer interested in watching any more of the game. We lost. It's Sunday. We got work tomorrow. We got school tomorrow. We got all type of stuff tomorrow. Nobody got time for to be stressed about this game no more. And especially when we're losing the same ways that we've been losing my whole life, at some point it just gets old. Now we're gonna get into this video right now. Oh my God, they scored another touchdown. Look, I didn't even witness it. Y'all witnessed me witness it. They just scored another touchdown since I started recording. What happened? I don't even want to know, but I'm gonna check it out. We'll check it out together, guys. We got a lot to unpack in this video, but in all, they scored a 1-yard touchdown. What happened? We punted the ball. Yeah, it's game's over. Listen, all in all, guys, yo, this is one of those games where you get beat so bad you almost feel like you took like 13 losses. So it was to a point like I had to really remind myself. Luckily, we started getting beat so early that I had time to decompress and calm myself. But I had to remind myself like, yo, this is only one loss at the end of the day. It's week 2 now. We're going to get into some things. Number one, Tua getting injured. As soon as we came out, the Miami Dolphins did something I've never seen them do. And I've seen them do a lot of bad shit, but this was some fucking next level, just awful that they did. Yo, I've seen the Miami Dolphins block badly to start a game. I've never seen them just not completely just not block at all. The first like 4 passing plays, they just didn't block. Like there was an unblocked guy off the edge every single play, to the point where I'm looking like, wait, y'all are gonna get Tua hurt, and I'll be damned. Tua got hurt, bruised ribs. He missed the rest of the game. He only played like the first quarter, but I'm not going to be one of the people that be like, oh, if Tua played, it was going to make a difference. I promise you we was losing this game either way because of a lot of reasons. Number one, our line did not block at all. And it's to a point where, yo, when you lose because your offensive line sucks and you do it every single season, it gets to a point where it's just annoying, okay? And it's not even funny no more. It's not even something to complain about. It's just to a point where it's like, bruh, like, is this a troll? Like, do y'all want just discontinue the team if you're not gonna get an offensive line? Like, we're fucking tired, bro. Like, how could you not be super tired of it be the same reason? And you know what we do every year, and it's mind-boggling. Let me know if you know somebody like this or you're this person. We just seen why we lost, right? And let's say the rest of the year goes like this. We go 8-9 or 9-8, whatever happens. Let's say the rest of the year goes like this. And we all know we need an offensive lineman. Why do every time we get to the offseason, let me know if you're this guy or you know somebody like this. Oh, why does this offensive lineman want so much money? Oh, why does this offensive lineman want so much money? Oh, we can't pay him. We can't pay him. We can't pay him. We can't pay. Like it's coming out of your pockets. And then spin around, get mad because we don't get no linemen because you don't want to pay nobody no money, which, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, to get good players, you have to pay them. But you don't want to pay nobody because, oh, look at that team. They paid this offensive lineman all X amount of money. Oh, they so stupid. Look at them. They put all their money into that center like that. We talk our shit. Yeah. Then we get to the draft. Oh, y'all don't want to draft Penei Sewell. Y'all don't want to draft the offensive line. No. Fuck that flex. Wait, did you see this receiver that's running the 4-2? Did you see that cornerback that's running the... No, because it ain't fun to watch the offensive lineman highlights. So we looking at this tight end right here, Kyle Pitts. We looking at all these receivers. We looking at this safety, this hard hit safety, and here we are, and we draft one of them. We draft the Jalen Waddles, and I love Jalen Waddle. We'll get to him in a second. We drafted Jalen Waddles, and then we end up right back into the season with a shitty offensive line, and then we make the same excuse again. Yo, we're losing because our offensive line sucks. And then it's a nonstop cycle because we go back into the offseason, we complain every offensive lineman wants too much money, and then in a draft, we always want the skill player that runs the 4-2 that has the crazy mixtape on YouTube, and then we repeat the cycle. Bro, the cycle is old, and I don't even blame the fans because we're fans at the end of the day. We just fans. I blame more so the team because they actually are the team and they keep on setting us up for failure. Bro, we have Waddle and we have a long season ahead of us. I'm hoping Waddle does great things. But again, could y'all imagine a world where Waddle could ever make it 50 yards down the field? to even catch a 50-yard bomb because our offensive line doesn't block. And this was the most common sense shit ever. Like, like, everybody named mama knows we needed help on the offensive line, yet we just didn't do it. And then we are like, I'm supposed to sit up here in this season and be like, holy shit, our line still can't block after we didn't address it? Oh, no way. Like, bruh. Duh. I expected this. But yeah, complete domination. So let's start off with like one quarter at a time. First quarter, it was cool. They scored the first 2 drives. Our defense then settled down. One thing we messed up on, and we need to stop doing this, is we need to stop going for it every single 4th and short on, like, yo, we have an automatic 3. Jason Sanders almost automatic. We have to stop going for it every single time in the first half at least. We can't do that. We don't have to chase points. Our defense is good. Our defense is good to the point we're not the Chiefs where we have like we're leaning on our offense or we're screwed. We have a good enough defense. We don't have to chase points. We don't, like, this is embarrassing to score 0 points. We should at least have 13, 16. We should have something, but we chased points. We're the only team that scored 0 points, bro. Like, it's shut out. Hopefully we get a score at garbage time, but yo, why are we chasing points, especially in the first half? That's bad practice when we're leaning on our defense. We're not an offensive team. So just get your 3, even if you're down 14-3. At that point, you're making it more manageable. Now your defense gets you another stop. You make it 14-6. Now it's a 1-possession game. So then it changes the whole game flow. We was getting blown out so much this game where we could never really run the ball because we already, like, it just changed the whole game flow when we didn't get like no 4th downs. We have to stop, unless it's like 4th and inches, because we're getting that every time. But like 4th and 2s, and then you run it with Malcolm Brown. Like, bro, that's unnecessary. Take your 3. Again, it's not like our offense is just like a juggernaut or nothing like that. We should be happy we're even on the other side of the field. So just take our 3, and then let's see what. Obviously, it's situational, very, very situational. This isn't like some cold cut and dry. But best practice, I believe, would be to take our 3 when we have a defense as good as we have. And if you're playing a team like the Chiefs, obviously you gotta get more risky. The Bills offense, we were doing good against them. Like, they scored 14 in the 4th. Now it looks bad, but we were doing good against them for the most part. They didn't score all second quarter, and they scored 7 in the 3rd. And then they, besides the first 2 drives, we looked pretty good. But if we were taking our 3, we changed the whole game flow, the whole dynamic of the game. The whole game is different if we're taking our 3s. That's all I'm trying to say. So don't think just because I say, oh, if we take, because I know somebody commented on a tweet of mine and was like, bro, if we would have took our 3. By the way, follow me on Twitter. It's beside me. People was like, somebody was like, if we would have took our 3, we would have been in better shape because, we would have been in the same place because we couldn't keep up with 35 or 28 points with 3s. But you got to understand the whole game flow changes in that case. Like, that we're not down 28 if we take our 3s. Like, everything's different. The whole playbook's open. Things like that. Everything's different. But anyways, so when Tua goes down, I thought I already knew Tua, like, low-key, there's certain games this year that I don't even want Tua playing. I'll give you an example. Tampa Bay Bucks, I'm not even trolling when I say this. Unless I see something differently next week, Tua does not need to play against the Bucks. We purposely need to hold Tua out. Honestly, feel bad for anybody that even comes to Miami as a backup. It's really career suicide to a point because, we don't block and we've never blocked. So I honestly think that Tua has to sit out. To be honest, that game, and it sounds like a troll. It sounds like, you're joking, right? No, I'm not joking. Like, I honestly, there's certain games where Tua probably should not play for just the best. He has, like, come on, bro. And I know it's early, so we're gonna see what we do next week. But if our offensive line looks like it does today versus Vita Vea and those killers and Tampa Bay, yes, I'm sorry, Tua actually does not need to play. That's facts. What else? What else I want to talk about? We never blocked a single soul the whole game. Somebody was unblocked like for the first 30 plays of the game, and then we finally started settling down a little bit. But at that point, it was already over because we was chasing points and things of that nature. The only thing I can say positive, Jerome Baker looked pretty good to me, and then our defense looked good. Xavier Howard looked good up until he got mossed. Byron Jones is still not a ball hawk. That's why I know Xavier Howard is the best corner in the league, because just because you cover good don't make you the best. And Byron Jones, he'll cover Stephon Diggs amazing,
But because he's not a ball hawk, he just gives them another opportunity to still score even after he gets the deflection. So like overall, I mean, I just like I like overall like that's just a reality. But our defense is not the reason we lost this game, and it always goes like this because it looks bad at the end when it's 35-0 and you're looking like, oh, but y'all offense. It was not our defense. If you watch the game, you know it wasn't our defense. After the first two drives, which our defense has to start faster, yes. After the first two drives, it was not on our defense. Our offense cannot stay on the field. They cannot do anything. I'm not saying our defense did everything great. No, they did not. They did not play well. But if this loss was not on our defense, it's on our offense, and specifically our offensive line. Let me get to some other things, too. I've been waiting on these moments. Another thing I wanted to address today. Y'all gotta stop with this trend. Y'all wonder why I don't make flex, why you don't make training camp videos. All these training camp narratives be brainwashing y'all in the offseason, and y'all be thinking bum-ass people are good. Y'all, I'm gonna give you an example. Albert Wilson dropped he dropped a touchdown, or something that could have been a touchdown. It was a first down. Albert Wilson dropped multiple passes. I'm not even sure if he has a catch all game. In the offseason, I had niggas commenting on my stuff talking about, oh my God, Albert Wilson is the best receiver on the team. He's going to do this. He's not doing any of that. Adam Shaheen, where is he at? He's not doing nothing. Y'all got to stop. Like, it's okay to focus on training camp, but understand, like, that does not matter. Like, I'm trying to tell people. This is why I do not be going play-by-play on training. It don't matter. Like, it just doesn't. As long as everybody stays healthy, like, everybody that y'all was hyping up in training camp, I don't see them right now. Jesse Davis, he's getting cooked. And I seen people saying positive things about Jesse. So, like it's just to a point where Jesse Davis is actually the one that got to a kill. So it's to a point where I hope that people just get off that narrative of thinking that training camp actually matters. Training camp is for the players to get better, them to get some reps. It's for to see the young guys. It's for to get excited about. But stop basing these opinions off training camp because they like when the real game starts, that shit is out the window. Okay, we're done with that. Okay. So more stuff about the game. Let me see. I think we did great against Josh Allen. If you look at his stats, I mean, he's stat pad now probably, but his stats were not that good. He had 107. He didn't even touch 200 yards. And you gotta think he's been patting stats the whole fourth quarter. When the game was actually in balance, we was doing good on Josh Allen. He wasn't running all over us. 35 yards. You know, we played better, but that's why I can't say Josh Allen is the Dolphin killer because we played decent versus him. It's just the fact we could not ever do anything on offense. We had Tua only throw 4 passes, 13 yards. He was only 1 for 4. Got hit every single play he lined up. Jacoby Brissett had 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. Nobody can do anything on offense, and that's the reality of why we lost. We had Jalen Waddle fumbled a punt return, which I'm not even that mad about because Jalen Waddle literally. He's a rookie, so when a rookie makes rookie mistakes, and at that point, in my mindset, the game was already over, even though it was only, a 2-possession game, I want to say, at that point. But I knew the game was over. And I'm like, he fumbled, he's a rookie at the end of the day. It wasn't like we was finna get 7. And also, they missed the field goal, so he didn't cost us no points. And we weren't going to get 7 at the job because we look at our offense. We didn't get 7 ever. But he fumbled a kickoff return. We had Jakeem Grant fumbling. We had an interception by Jacoby Brissett in the red zone. We had so many opportunities to even just kind of make it to where the Bills had to sweat a little bit, open up their playbook, or force them to kind of make a mistake, and we just didn't take any advantage. We have 0 points. There's no reason we should have 0 points at all. Jalen Waddle was looking pretty good, though, for the most part. He did have a drop, or maybe 2. Like I said, Albert Wilson had multiple drops. But he did have 3 receptions for 14 yards. He's a pretty mid receiver like he's always been. Not that he had a great training camp, meaning that he was an all-pro now. And to be honest with you, we're just waiting on Will Fuller, and I'm hoping that he saves us. But honestly, it's at first I was mad as hell, but I'm still mad. But hopefully Will Fuller can really save us. We need him to come back badly. Our team is so poorly constructed to me. I just don't think it makes sense. I don't Jalen Waddle. I love him to death, and don't get me twisted. He might end up being the best out of all these receivers. It didn't make no sense. It didn't make no sense on draft night to me, but I was kind of happy if he ended up being the next Tyreek, and I still am. But it just doesn't make a lot of sense, and it still doesn't when you look at the amount of receive. For instance, Albert Wilson dropping a huge third down. He should have never even had the opportunity to catch that, or because Waddle should have been in the game. And if you're drafting Waddle, let him play all the snaps. Bro, don't throw no big passes to no freaking Albert Wilson and no freaking Jakeem Grant for them to fumble and fuck the bro. I was mad about that. I was wishing, Jalen Waddle, 8 targets is good, though. That's good. But he could have had about 10 or 11, and we probably would have had a touchdown right now. Give all them Albert Wilson 5 targets, and then Jakeem Grant's target to him, and he would have had about 12. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. But our defense did play pretty solid. I will say that. For chunk of the game. Our offense didn't play good no part of the game, but for a chunk of the game, not the whole game, not even close to the whole game, our defense did play good. Agba got a sack that was big. Xavier Howard got an interception that was big. They would have been big if we would have won, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And overall, there's really nothing to talk about. The all-star MVP of our team today was, I want to say probably Michael Pilardi, 5 punts, 44-yard average, but it didn't like it changed anything. But that's probably, if you want to look at and say who played well today, it would be him. Jason Sanders would have played good today if we ever kicked a field goal. And so that's where we're at right now. So the Dolphins, it looks like, I'm about to end this video, but it looks like it's a minute left, and the Dolphins are at the Buffalo 19, and we just do an incompletion to make it 4th down. I hope we take our 3, that we don't get shut out. All right, anyways, but get in the comment section, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, roll to 11, can't wish. Okay, flexing. Sad to be a Dolphins fan, but we got next week. It's early. Out.